Hello again. Let's go ahead and get into some more complicated data structures, starting with the float. Now, the float can be defined in a couple of ways. The easiest way is we're just going to say x equals 1.6. That's going to make it a floating point number. We can also define it with the float and give that a value. When we have two floats, we can use simple arithmetic operators on them. Let's go ahead and just print float math. And I'm going to show you something with that in just a moment. And then we're also going to look at a little bit about just some more string related stuff. We can do strings with the double quotes like I used earlier. We can also do them with single quotes. There's no real difference between them. They're both strings, and there's no difference in how you can operate or use them. The biggest difference is whether you can use apostrophes easily or not. I prefer, because I work in other languages as well, I prefer to use double quotes just to be absolutely clear that they're strings and not other data structures. But obviously, that's just something that I use personally. So let's go ahead and print here h plus w, but let's go ahead and add a space in here. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to run this. And you can see here we got an error. And the error is because we cannot do arithmetic mixing strings and numeric values. So what we're going to do here is we're going to tell the string to output a float. And then what we're going to do is we're going to define that we want a float to be there. And just to make things simpler, I'm going to move the math outside. And then let's go ahead and run that. You'll now see that not only do we get the float value in the string, but everything else seems to execute just fine as well. So there you go. That's some basic string manipulation as well as floating point operations.